Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one The Power of the Lord's Word. The Power of the Lord's Word. Call halal Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal Yamla, Alahayanawa, Abanawa, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. It's something that's on my spirit. This would just be a super quick hit. But, as the title reads, the power of the Lord's Word, and it tell you in Scripture that the Lord's Word is more precious. The Lord's Word is more precious than all the rubies, or it's more precious than rubies and all the silver and gold in the world combined. And Scripture also tells you that heaven and earth shall pass away, but the Lord's word, His words will abide forever. You see, and Scripture tells you too that the Lord has set up watchmen. The Lord has set up in the end here. He has set up the watchmen, which would be the men, a particular men from out of His people. To the prophets, the teachers, starting with the apostles on down at Great Millstone. To sign, cry, and speak the Lord's word. You see, and look what this word has done, and this is just the Lord's word. We haven't even got to the physical aspect that we're gonna see with the Lord's with all the destruction and miraculous miracles that the Lord is bringing in the end here. And this word, the Lord's word brings healing. The more you listen to the Lord's word, the more you seek Him and take in His words. It heals you. And we know in this world is full of gross darkness. This world is in gross darkness. They don't push out the vibration in this world. Ultimately, in this place, America, Babylon, the words of the Lord. And this word in the end is just is shining the light on all the darkness, all the evil that's going on. See, and we know, the men, out of the Lord's people, the Hebrew Israelites, coming under the banner, the name of Yahawah, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, are speaking the words of the Lord. Not only speaking them, but also doing what He says. Because the Lord tell you, don't be just a hearer, but you have to do what He says. You have to follow the instructions on what the Lord to say, what He's saying to do, and that's it. Everybody else is doing what they want to, and being carnal and using weapons and just into the world. Starting with a good majority of our people, and this is what the real servants are to do, is to remain spiritual and speak the Lord's word and do what He says, and let the Lord take care of everything else. Because it tells you, have patience and vengeance is mine. The Lord, this is His fight. All we got to do is continue to do what He say and speak His word. That's it. harmless as wiser than serpents and harmless as doves. We are sheep in the midst of wolves, you know. And if you are not walking in the Lord's word, you're a wolf. But we do have wolves in sheep's clothing, you know. So your spiritual discernment has to be out there, and the Lord's word gives you spiritual discernment, and we see it because it tells you should know them by their fruits. So let me go here. Let me go here. Call halal Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Just a quick hit, something that's on my spirit. Um, Matthew, Matthew 18:7. Matthew 18:7, and it reads. It says, woe, woe unto the world because of offenses. See, woe unto the world because of offenses. For it must needs be that offenses come. But woe to that man by whom the offenses cometh. You see, and there's destruction, unto the world. But ultimately, we know this world is full of temptation and lust, and the man who is in the you know leadership role, the man who dictates policy in Congress and um, who's in rulership, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, uh, um, he pushes out the temptation and lust and corruption and evil. So the Lord said, "Woe to the world, man!" And is destruction coming because this world is not pushing out um, the words of the Lord. You got every kind of other thing going on in the world except the words of the Lord. So it's destruction coming to the world ultimately to Esau Edom, the so-called white man, what he's doing and what he promotes, the idolatry, these paganistic holidays, you know, uh, 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 you know, everything under the sun. Wickedness. It goes against the Lord. Let me go here. Let me go here. And you have the men of the Lord, you know, shining, speaking the Lord's word, and it's just destroying all the evil and wickedness, the evil of men. It says, let me go here. I'll close out with this. It says Hebrews 4:12. Hebrews 4:12, and it reads. It says for the word of the Lord is quick and powerful. For the word of the Lord is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. It says piercing even the dividing asunder of soul and spirit. It says and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. See, and this word, is literally is sharper than a sword. This word is literally a sword itself. It's sharp. It not only it does it won't cut you physically, but it cuts you spiritually. It cuts your soul. This word cuts your soul. It exposes all the deepest inner, you know, the wicked thoughts and uh, intents of man. And here it is. The Lord, starting with the men of out of the Lord's people that are speaking this word, the prophets, the teachers. Um, We're just speaking the words of the Lord, and you got Esau, Edom, the so-called white men taking down our pages and calling it hate speech because we're reading the scriptures, the Bible. You see, and a good majority of our people, they don't want to hear the words of the Lord. Right along with some of these other nations, they don't believe, they don't want to hear this word. You know, but the Lord's word, this is the secrets how to live life, how to behave, and these scriptures, this Bible was given to His people. But a good majority of our people, they reject this word. But when they get in trouble, they wanna please pray for me, or say a prayer to the Lord. But the Lord told you, those who don't want to hear this word, your prayers are abomination to Him.